I just noticed I forgot my glasses. Think I'll be able to do it anyway. Holy cow. So, um, before I keep going, Jax West, Stephen Avery Project, MAM Gossip, Justice with Jax, not related to the Avery family. Um, hello, Miley. I'm in Chicagoland, and we've had a weather alert that we are going to have like 50-mile-an-hour winds. And I guess they've just started. Hold on. Yeah. So, um, it's really windy out right now. So I don't know how my internet will be. So let me just put that warning out there from the get go that might be kind of funky with the wind, and I guess we're going to get hit with a storm. So, what we are doing is we are listening to the Brendan Dassey Voyad calls. Yes, Kat, the fun continues. I know there are people, and I myself had said originally I wouldn't listen to these, but so far from what I've listened to, it's nothing like I thought. I thought it was going to be something that I would be tortured in my heart of listening to Brendan being so upset on his situation, and that would be so hard to listen to, but that's not what we have heard so far. So and the people that don't want you listening to them are the ones who actually look bad in these calls, who are covering for who I think are the real killers, Bobby Dassey and Scott Toddock. So I think it's important to listen to these to see if we can get any morsels in there that could possibly help Stephen and Brendan. If you do not want to listen to these, I totally get it. I am doing this in Gossip since it's a closed group, so we're not blasting it out everywhere currently. I'm taking notes of the calls that we listen to, and if there is anything of great importance, then we will listen to them on Stephen Avery Project. Ooh, what was that? See, something flashed up on my screen and then disappeared, so hopefully I'm still here and going. Because I am up on the second floor of my house, and we have big trees, so there's big huge trees up here, and I'm just watching them move like crazy out there. I'm not sharing the link for where these calls are on YouTube because I have been told this is a person who just wants to rack up subscribers so they can make money, and that they're holding back the calls of real importance, I guess, for people to pay for. We may possibly be getting all the calls, and if that's the case and we get the calls, then we will put up the ones that they're holding back. The calls, the way they are listed, they're not in any order. So it's kind of craziness and hard to follow. And so now, even now, when I go on here, they're in a different order from when I was on yesterday. So I'm going to have to try and refer back to my notes from the ones that we listened to yesterday to make sure we don't repeat them. But so yesterday we listened to several calls, and there's a couple things in there that I wrote down that I thought were important, but not important enough for me to say to somebody, hey, you should listen to this call. So, and these videos, I do each one for about an hour and then end it and then start a new one. So people don't have a video that lasts for, ever. And I'll be doing these on weekdays starting at this time, which is 2 p.m. Central, and going to 6 p.m. Central. I'll do them every weekday, Monday through Friday. my schedule permitting. And I just actually learned today that I will not be able to do it on Friday. I'm needed at an event in Chicago. So I will not be doing Friday this week, but I will post an update each day in Gossip so you know if I am going live that day or not. So, all right, let's get to the first call, which on here now. And all of Brendan's calls are a little bit over 15 minutes long, unless it's a call where he called and left a voicemail. And so those are on there here too. But now looking at these, like here's a call for 10 minutes and 7 seconds and a call for 8 minutes 39 seconds, but there's nothing over 15 minutes. 15 minutes 39 seconds seems to be the majority of the calls. And so far the calls have been to either his mom or to his friends, or both. It'll be his friend at his mom's house to get the call. So this one is, the number on it is 10-35-0501 track 1. And here we go.
An inmate at the Sheboygan County Jail. To accept charges, press 0. To refuse charges, press. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Oh?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I thought you were going to call at 6:30.
Well, I did, but, wait, no. I was gonna, but I wanted to see the first part of the show.
Mm.
And hello, Nick and Carol Ann.
Yesterday.
I know. I just missed you.
Oh,
We're in the
and
cell phone,
if
the home phone.
anybody has the screenshot of allegedly Brendan sent an email out saying he didn't want these listened to, if you could message it to me, I would appreciate it. I know somebody sent it to me, but I can't remember who and I can't find it.
Put it on the internet. Or on MSN.
What?
Wish her a happy birthday.
Was she on there?
Huh? No, but she'll get it.
And hello, William.
I don't know if that does, though.
Huh?
I don't know if that does. If he's not on there, it don't send anything.
Sure it does.
It does?
Yeah. When she goes on, it'll go to her.
Did you say from Brandon?
Yeah.
Oh. You ever tried to call
Hello,
Josh
Elizabeth.
on Sunday, but he didn't answer.
Yeah.
I tried his mom's cell phone.
Mm.
Danny answered it, but Travis wasn't there.
Oh. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, honey. Put that back up. No.
Yeah, I got Carla's
Hello, Tanya.
letter yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, with some pictures of the wedding.
Yeah.
And today I got one from Dad.
Huh?
I got one from Dad today.
You got some from your dad?
Yeah, he gave me one picture of all you guys and him and Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, standing on the back porch.
Huh?
That you guys are standing on the back porch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, his birthday card.
Hello, Emily.
He brought up, or gave me.
Oh. Yeah. Want me to back it up?
Yeah, I had to sit in a chair for 5 hours.
You had to what?
Sit in a chair for like about 5 hours.
Why?
Well, my attorney was up here.
Oh, was he?
Not Mark.
Huh?
Not Mark.
No.
No, the other one. Ray.
Yeah.
She does, Carol. She doesn't seem to care at all.
Handles the statements and that.
Yeah.
And Mark does the other stuff.
Oh. Just don't even sit in here.
He said he's gonna send up something to me, that because he was asking me questions like all about it today. Like he outlined some of the stuff in it.
Huh?
Highlighted some of the stuff in it.
Yeah.
And he asked me questions about like something like
Hello, Marion.
something to do with if I got to meet Teresa or her mom.
Yeah.
And he said that they said that just to make me upset or like sad or whatever about whatever happened.
Really?
Yeah. And he said that they do that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
No, trust me, I know. I know. They tried it with me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tried to get me to say shit.
Yeah, you know what else he told me?
Huh?
You know what else he told me?
What?
He looked at one of Kayla's statements, you know, on February 20th.
Yeah.
Boy, she told them that he said the reason why they came to talk to me on the 27th,
Yeah.
is that Kayla told him that I was losing a lot of weight and that I was,
Depressed?
depressed and, I would be sitting somewhere, like, I would stare at one place, you know?
Yeah.
She thought that there was something wrong with me.
Right, Carol? It's 15 minutes. You can't give him some attention for 15 minutes.
What happened then?
Well, I told him that,
So?
yeah, I told him that, and, that I was trying to find another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know how much, Kayla told, them how much I lost?
How much?
40 pounds.
Yeah, right. Maybe now.
I don't know, I told him I was 210 at my birthday. Because remember when me and Steven weighed ourselves?
Yeah.
And, I told him when, in February I was like 200 or 195. And when they arrested me I was 188.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you were just a little while ago.
Yeah.
188.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been in there for how long?
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've been losing any weight because of,
Hey, Janet.
I ordered canteen, some chips and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could be like me. I'm losing more weight.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten since, let's see, I didn't eat yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think I had an egg on,
Me too, Kat.
no, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an
At
egg
least for these
yesterday.
15-minute calls. You know, we listened to the Steven calls, and oh my God, I felt so bad for his mom for how much and how long he called her.
Motion about, to get another preliminary hearing.
Yeah.
I asked him about that, thing where the judge could, like, say that I could get out, but I have to show up for court.
Yeah.
He said that the judge might go a bail.
Hi, Gwen.
He said something about a sign something, signature thing.
Yeah.
And he said that the judge won't do that for me.
Well, probably not.
No, like where I would have to sign and then I could just go.
Yeah. Be nice if you were out for your birthday, though.
Yeah, that's what Dad said too. He said he couldn't make it on Thursday, okay, but at least one is gonna be.
Huh?
At least one person is gonna be.
What do you mean, one?
Well, you and probably Blaine, Bobby, and Brian.
Yeah. Well, I know Brian is for sure, so if you want to bring that picture up, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Claire, I'm very confused on if he lost weight or not, since things are said and taken back and said and taken back. Plus, Brendan is always concerned about his weight and talks about it a lot. So,
Yeah.
may have lost weight, trying to lose weight, but I don't think he was crying, like Kayla said. I think that was made up.
Yeah.
He said that I'm a pretty nice kid, and he thinks that I can do it, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, you didn't do it.
Yeah, I know that. You can just tell that by watching the movies and what's all seen in the statements and that.
Yeah. They like to do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when,
Well, trust me, it'll be brung up on court, too. What they tried to get me to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Betcha.
thing I want to know is why Kayla said that stuff about me losing 40 pounds and,
Well, you had a paper up there, the one that you sent me.
yeah,
And there's a statement in there with Kayla.
yeah,
Yeah. But I think that's their words. It isn't Kayla's words.
yeah,
Because Kayla would have... There ain't no way Kayla would have said something like that.
Emily, the story was that he was losing weight because he was upset because his girlfriend broke up with him.
Jody,
Hi, Tracy.
Jody told Kayla that she was scared of Steven and that she wanted to run away.
Really?
She wanted to get somewhere safe so Steven can't find her.
Who told you that?
Oh my God, Carol Ann would be so wasted.
Put in her statement.
See? She's lying again.
Yeah,
Jody did care for Stephen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if when Steven got arrested, when she got out, she wouldn't have went to go see him.
That's right. But they fucked that all up, too.
Yeah. And I told him that I like Jody. She was nice to me. She gave me that one bike.
Yeah. And then you stripped it. Or Blaine stripped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because the chain kept on falling off and the tire was bent.
I gotta run a man's walk now.
Yeah.
I want to get 2 cabinets for the garage.
When is Dad's birthday?
Your dad?
Yeah.
July 23rd.
Oh. Yeah, I wrote some,
Don't worry, you will be out by then. Yes.
Well, I was just writing down stuff so I can remember, like, I even wrote down someone that I don't even,
Talk to you anymore?
well, no, like, someone that I don't see unless it's on TV.
Mm-hmm.
A football player,
Oh.
Brett Favre's birthday.
Did you get your notebooks back yet?
No, I heard that, that one Jackie got that she was just looking all at what I'm writing at.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she could have left you know then.
I don't know how many calls he's allowed to make a day at that jail, William. And he has to use calling cards to make the calls.
I only know I know some of the stuff that's in there, but some of the stuff was like a while ago and I can't remember it. I know I wrote down some people's names, like people that I think that look good, like wrestlers and people in movies and that. And like Paul Walker and Vin, the other one that's in the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I was a little sad because
Paula, I actually feel bad for
show was
Kayla.
on because of football.
You know, I know the family, well, the family hates everybody and then likes them and then hates them and likes them. It's hard to keep up with it, but she was a child and I feel bad for her. She was manipulated.
Yeah.
When I get a chance to, I should say.
Yeah, them two people, I think they look good. You know, that one, them two bald guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't they brothers or whatever?
Oh, I don't know. You have 1 minute left.
On TV, that one, the skinnier one was like number 4 highest one on TV or whatever. Yeah.
Well, before we get hung up, I'm going to tell you I love you.
I love you too.
And I miss you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, on Sunday, you know, I heard this song called Someday by Flipside.
Yeah?
It's like, someday I'm gonna break away from these chains.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that one guy was in prison or whatever, in chains or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song.
Well, hopefully soon you'll be home.
Yeah.
Thank you for using Evercom. Love you.
Love you.
All right, the next one says it is 10:35 05:02 track 2.
Hello? Hello, this is a collect call from
Brandon?
an inmate at the Sheboygan County Jail. This call is subject to
Yeah, that's
monitoring
sad,
and
Jane.
recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
And lots of family talked bad about Steven and Brendan at some point.
What?
What are you guys doing?
Just got done eating supper.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know that thing that one of my attorneys wants me to read?
Yeah?
He said it's 40 pages.
Yeah?
It's more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
How many is there?
Well, he gave me my statement from the 27th and one the 1st.
How about the ones in November?
He didn't even know about them.
Really?
Well, because they weren't taped in there.
Well, I don't care.
Yeah, I told him about them, though.
Huh?
I told him about them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Well, he didn't know about them.
Really?
He thought the one on the 27th was my first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, make sure you tell them everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to read something about, the thing about, Kayla's?
Why, you have it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, if you want.
She stated to
Yeah, Tracy, that's rude.
the investigators that her cousin Brandon, who had been burning things with Steven on Halloween night, had been acting up lately. They asked Kayla what she meant by him acting up, to which Kayla stated Brandon would just sit there and stare into space and start crying. Kayla also told that Brandon had lost apparently 40 pounds since this all started a couple of months ago.
I wouldn't worry about it. You know it's not true?
No, I know that.
Okay.
He's probably lying about all this stuff about Jody too.
Oh, probably.
Like,
She tried to stink her with Blaine this past week.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like right here, Kayla stated on one occasion she believes it was at the shop at the junkyard. Steven elbowed Jody in the boobs and said they were big boobs.
Really?
Yeah.
How would she know? She's not there half of the time.
Yeah, I know that.
many pages is there?
Well, there's only one about Kayla's, and,
So that's all they have. They don't have your first ones?
the two up north, no.
Yeah.
No, they just wrote down notes in, that one notebook thing or whatever.
Well, I thought everything was supposed to be taped nowadays.
I don't know. But, when I looked at the stuff, about the statement of mine,
Yeah?
some of the stuff ain't even in there.
What do you mean?
Well, like if I would say something,
Yeah?
all that would be there is like dots.
Really?
Yeah. Like they would ask me questions and there would be dots and they would say something else.
And they're putting their words in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what you need to tell when you get up, if you do get up on a stand. That's what you need to tell them. Tell
Yeah.
the judge.
And there's stuff on the first, I looked at the end, to see if, what I said on, when you came in that room,
Which room?
the room when they told me that I was gonna go to jail,
Yeah?
and they brought you in there,
Yeah?
and stuff like that, and I said something, and you said, what? That ain't me on there.
No?
No, all it is
It is, Tracy.
they got that one thing clear when you asked if he could talk to Steven.
What do you mean?
Well, you said you wanted to talk to Steven, and they said that the only way you can talk to him is on phone or when you visit him. And you said you won't do that.
Yeah? Oh, that's in there?
Yeah.
Is it in there that where, I told them that I would like to meet these people?
Yeah, Janet Scott's always in the background. But
No.
now what he does is he always makes
Well,
Barb
that should be
put
in
his
there
phone
too,
on
because
speakerphone so he
I'm-
can listen. So
I said that
he
how many
obviously
times to
didn't
them?
care enough back then.
Yeah. Well, the stuff that when you started to come in, it's like 2 pages and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who's all there?
Just me, Bobby, and Scott.
Oh, Blaney?
Huh? No,
Blaine?
babysitting.
Yeah, I seen that one game I told you about, that Scarface one.
Yeah,
It's for PlayStation 2.
it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Xbox 360 too, PlayStation 2.
What is it called again?
Scarface?
Scarface?
Scarface.
Okay.
The world is yours.
Okay. And what was that one movie called?
The one that I want to see?
The Marines?
The Marine.
The Marine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I know I've seen previews of it
Yeah.
on the TV last night.
Yeah. But it's only in theaters though.
Yeah, I know. It'll be out.
Yeah. What, next year? Right?
Huh?
It would be next year though.
Well, 3 months usually.
Well, October 13th. And that Too Fast, Too Furious Tokyo Drift, that took almost a month and 3 months and a half.
Yeah.
Because it came out in June.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got done yesterday with my statement on the 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they never put in the words that they were saying, now did they?
Well, there's some stuff that I don't even remember that I said. You know.
Yeah.
I thought you said that people were gonna be over there.
Tracy,
No,
I'm
we're gonna
sure
try to
Bobby
have it
speaks
tomorrow.
to him on occasion, but it would only be if he was there when his mom was talking to him and she made him get on the phone. I don't think he would do it of his own accord.
Bobby's got to work until 5.
Yeah. Can I call you tomorrow then?
Yeah, do you have a calling card?
Yeah. I got it yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some canteen, but it ain't much.
Why?
Well, every time I get canteen and stuff like that, like I would get a bunch of stuff,
Hey, Tara.
Yeah.
and sometimes when I eat, like, some of it, I would get hungry.
Yeah.
After a while, I would get, like, a stomach ache. Like, one night I couldn't even fall asleep, and it felt like I was gonna puke,
Yeah.
but then
Bobby
I
is
was
guilty.
laying in bed, and I fell asleep, and then the morning after that,
Leanne, Bobby and Scott belong to the same hunting club.
I like, drank the milk and the juice, and I asked the guy if they had any Pepto-Bismol up here,
Yeah.
and she got some for me, and I drank it, and the nurse came in here and asked me how I was doing later on.
How were you doing?
Well, my stomach wasn't, it didn't feel like it was a stomach ache.
Hello, kitty.
It went away?
Yeah.
You feel better now?
Yeah. I think tomorrow morning I'm going to take another shower. I'm going to take a long one though.
Why?
So, well, usually today I always get up,
Yeah.
before my show starts, and, well, I didn't wake up this morning that early to watch it. It's at 9 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
and tomorrow it's at 10 o'clock, right before Dad comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think tomorrow I'm going to ask the guard if I can, like, get myself weighed or something like that.
why?
See how much I weigh?
Or don't they have a scale up there?
Well, they do, but it's in, the nurse's office or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twisted.
But you are eating, right?
Yeah. I mostly eat everything.
Uh-huh.
I mostly eat everything.
Shocker, Bobby's a liar. They so knew each other.
At first, I couldn't eat, like, the stuff that they had, but then I would taste it, but then,
You didn't care for it?
well, at first I didn't, and when, next time, like a week or month ago, or after that, the first time I tasted it, I started eating it.
Yeah.
Unless it tasted different or something like that.
Here's my cooking.
Yeah. And usually, they don't have the stuff I like up here, usually.
Yeah. They never do.
What is one thing is that...
Yeah, they had to have known each other since Bobby was allegedly going hunting at Scott's place.
Stuff, when we would go up north and buy that stuff at that one gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah. That chicken stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how far are you in on those papers?
Well, I got the 27th one done.
So left.
It probably took like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Dad just gonna come up tomorrow?
I don't know, hon.
Oh.
No, Blaine's babysitting right now.
Yeah. Should ask Jody some of them questions, you know.
Huh?
Hello, Janine.
Was like, told Kayla that
Jennifer, I don't know what Scott said about Bobby.
Yeah.
Anybody know?
she really did.
I haven't talked to her.
No.
No.
But also, everybody that said hi, I'll call tomorrow.
Thank you for using Evercom. Bye.
Bye.
The next one is dated 10-06-4204, track 4. Yeah, I don't recall what Scott's said his relationship with Bobby was. I know Scott beat the crap out of both Blaine and Brian and kicked them out.
An inmate at the Sheboygan County Jail. To accept charges, press 0. To refuse, this call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Oh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now what were you saying?
About that motion that my attorney's putting in, you know, the reverse, it's called something reverse, something he's trying to get me changed into juvenile thing or whatever.
Yeah?
Yeah, saying they, just saying that if they find me guilty or whatever.
Janine, all you've missed that's of note is Brendan has said that the officers didn't put everything he said in their report and just put
Hon,
dots.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, she's so impatient with him right off the
But why
bat.
are you saying that?
Well, I was just wondering, though.
Yes, juveniles do get less. Usually. Yes.
But how much less?
I don't know, hon.
Because it say they would find me guilty and they'd say, like, that they would say, 15 months or something like that.
Huh?
That they would say I'm guilty or something and they say I got 15 months or something like that.
50 months?
Yeah.
Ah, thanks, Leanne.
I don't know, hon.
I wouldn't have to stay in here for 15 months after that.
I don't know, hon.
I'll have to try and find the hunting picture.
Because you would be talking the ones that
There's a picture from the hunting club
I've been in you for
that has both Scott and Bobby in it.
Yeah.
And Judge Fox also belonged to that hunting club.
9 more months or something like that for,
Brennan, why are you saying this?
I'm just,
I know you're curious on how it works. I don't know myself.
I was just wondering.
Yeah? I don't know. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, you shouldn't even be thinking that way.
Well, it was because, well, I got that thought about watching TV yesterday on the news, and three teens, if they get accused, they get 100 years in prison,
Yeah?
and they're 17 years old.
Yeah?
Yeah, same age as me.
Yeah?
Yeah, but all they were doing is they're planning to bomb the school though.
Yeah?
Not like they killed no one or nothing. Neither did I.
No, I know.
I probably couldn't even kill an animal or not.
I know.
Like that one.
Brendan can't hurt anything. I'm serious. He so can't. I've talked to him. When I used to talk to him on the phone, I talked to him about hunting.
Twice, but
You know, since the whole family does it. It's not, no, he's
I
not
know,
hunting.
You're not a hunter.
No. Most of the
Somebody
time
else
I
said
slept.
Huh?
Most of the time I slept.
Yeah. That's what you did. You slept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you tried to keep me up.
Huh?
And you tried to keep me up.
Yeah. Didn't work though, did it?
No. Well, there was someone that told me that if you hunt with heat, that you're likely to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how is Blaine doing with Jason?
I don't know. He's driving me nuts with that noise he makes though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Constantly he's making that noise.
Yeah.
It just drives me nuts.
Well, I heard that there's this thing called where you can buy a tape with that tells you stuff you know,
Yeah.
and it can make you stop making or doing stuff. Like, say I would buy a tape with that,
Yeah.
and I listen to it while I'm sleeping or something. The next day I won't chew on my fingers or whatever.
Well,
Yeah, there's many of it that you can lose weight or whatever.
Carol, I don't know if Stephen was really given the chance because being a felon from age, when was he arrested?
he's waiting.
22?
I'm in
He
my
wasn't
bedroom.
allowed to have a gun, even though he did have a. It's very confusing because they were all confused by it that he got a license. Why was it okay for him to get a license, but then
Nuts with that noise
he, for being a felon, he can't have a gun in his home?
I don't know why he keeps on making it. He don't do it in school.
But yeah, I don't think Stephen likes fishing. I don't think he was as interested in shooting. Excellent way of putting it, Jennifer. Sweet soul surrounded by wolves.
Around me and Jason. That's cool. 'Cause he got that from Jason.
I don't know. Jason did that?
Yeah. And Blaine started that where,
Hello,
where
Tanya.
he does it. That one, like a, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Oh. No, I'm hoping you get old.
Yeah.
This stuff's just driving Mom nuts.
Yeah.
You know, really bad.
Yeah. And I read this book, and it this one,
Huh?
in this book there was this one old lady that lived in a good sized house, and she had 2 children, but they disappeared.
Melissa, it was for chasing his cousin off the road and pointing a gun at her.
But then, after a while, she committed suicide just because she thought that they weren't going to come back.
Yeah.
But in the end, the detective found the 2 children's bodies buried.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the girl children, her ghost came back, and she thought some other girl was her sister or whatever.
Well, Mom was to that point too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I gotta think of these guys out here too yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to Jackie yesterday.
Huh?
I talked to Jackie yesterday.
Yeah.
I told her about Jason, and she said but she said she has to ask me that because it's her job.
Yeah. You wouldn't do that anyhow, would you?
No. I'm scared to die.
Huh?
I'm scared to die. I hope when I get older, I hope that I die in my sleep.
Yeah.
Freaking painless.
See, again, listen to this kid. Do you think he could rape and murder and cut apart a body and throw it in a fire?
Or whatever. Or get shot. How much time do we got left?
Hang on. 5.
Do you think I can talk to Blaine for like a minute or so?
Yeah. Wait! Bobby, come here. Brennan wants to talk to him. He's coming. Hey?
Yeah.
Hold on. Here. Yo.
Yeah?
Yeah?
How are you doing?
Good?
Yeah. I heard about Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. So do you still burn CDs with music on them?
Yeah?
Do you think you can get a song for me and put it on a CD?
Which one? Huh?
The song's called Sending All My Love.
By who?
I don't know.
Sending all my love?
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta write that down. I just got this song, Real Talk. It's by, the hell? Picture this one off. It's by T-R-A-E. It says Restless.
Yeah.
Sending, what is it?
Sending All My Love.
Okay. Mommy, I think this one off.
I'm responding to an email I got from Melissa Kaluzinski. Just so you all know, she's doing all right. She wasn't feeling well, but all things considered, she's doing well. And as far as she knows, her June 28th date has not changed. So, small update on Melissa.
The Millionaire Riding Dirty and the singer called T-Pain.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever hear him?
Who?
T-Pain?
Who?
T-Pain?
T-Pain?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I got his.
they really, I mean, he has more interesting conversations when he's talking to a kid, his brother, his friends. His mom just seems like she's annoyed.
Brian might too because Sunday I told him that I wanted to show him a picture of a car. You know that one?
Huh?
Did I show you that picture with that car in it?
No?
No? Well, I'll show it to you then on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Your dad see it?
I think he
Oh, I found some nice cars on the internet.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like blue, and it has yellow, like accessories on the outside and the inside, and the windows are tinted yellow.
Yeah, Monday before wrestling started, I was waiting to figure out if John Cena won his match or not.
What do you mean, like Unforgiven?
Yeah.
Yeah, you won.
He won by putting next to two tables with that
Yeah.
table.
That was awesome. Yeah, you won.
And Trish Stratus won.
Yeah, because I went to that thing.
Tracy, Melissa Kaluzinski is another one of Kathleen Zellner's cases. She's in prison for a murder she didn't do. She has a low IQ. She worked at a daycare, and a toddler in her care started foaming from the mouth and turning blue. And he died at the hospital. And they interrogated Melissa for hours on hours on hours until they got her to say that she dropped him. And then they doctored x-rays, and there's a ton of corruption and so on. You can watch her case on 48 Hours. There's 2 episodes, one called Blaming Melissa and the other one called The Fight for Melissa. You can find them on YouTube.
Wayne's gonna be coming up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does Daniel O'Brien's gonna?
I don't know, hon.
He said he might or whatever. Well, before we get hung up, I love you.
Huh?
At some point, Melissa.
Before we get hung up,
I love you too.
Oh my God, what a sweet kid.
tell everybody I said hi.
Alright. I'll do that. I miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too.
Thank you for using Evercom.
Bye.
Alright, the next one is labeled the same as that one, 10-06-42, but this one says 03 track 3. So, was this the call right before that? This will be the last call on this video.
For English, press 1. Para español, marque el 2. Please enter
Excellent point, Melissa.
$20.
Based on the number dialed,
You have 35 minutes remaining on your card. Thank you for using Evercom. The number is now being dialed. Hello? You are receiving a free call from an inmate at a correctional facility. This call is subject to monitoring and recording.
huh?
Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I love that cat.
At home?
You on the phone?
Oh, absolutely they did, Melissa. They sent Melissa's defense a blacked out x-ray of his skull. And it wasn't until years later that the correct one was found.
Ouch. Ouch.
And a coroner testified saying that they felt a crack in his skull, and now when you see the real one, there is no crack.
No.
No.
Why is that?
I don't know. She must have left her there or something.
Huh?
The supervisor must have left her there or something.
Oh. Why does it sound like you're in a vehicle?
I ain't in a vehicle.
Huh?
Kathleen is in both of those episodes. So Google 48 Hours Blaming Melissa, and then 48 Hours Fight for Melissa. It's Ellen Moriarty is who covered the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Who's all home?
It's me and Blaine.
That's it?
Yep.
Yeah. What is Blaine doing on the computer?
I don't know.
And the that baby was a twin. So that's gotta be so heartbreaking too that
Might
2 is now 1.
probably or MSN or something, yeah.
When he told me that MySpace, it's a crap or whatever.
Who said that?
Blamed it that the people that really are on there ain't the real ones or whatever.
I don't know. I couldn't tell
Yes, Benjamin Kingham.
you. Couldn't tell
Carol Ann,
you.
yes, the baby's a boy.
Ouch. Shit. Kind of sorting through things here. I got so much junk mail, it's pathetic.
He was 17 months old, I believe.
Yeah.
Did you get anything in the mail yesterday or today?
For what?
For that, IEP meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just when it's scheduled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bobby
that's all I
might
got.
be able to actually
Yeah.
write. I don't know about Scott.
It's down there somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know
Carol
where.
Ann.
I don't know if I'm gonna be there. It sounds like I'm gonna be.
I don't know.
The way the teachers talk, the teacher talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It said that, or on the piece of paper, it said that you can bring up, like, people that's from, like, my school or something.
Huh?
It says that you can bring up people like my special ed teacher or whatever, or whatever that one speech teacher or whatever.
Yeah.
Tracy, was that the Innocence Files or whatever it was? The Innocence Project series? Yeah, because they had a lot of
I
thing
don't know. I
about
didn't read that
bite,
part.
alleged
I'll
bite
have to look at it
specialist.
again.
My attorney must be busy or something.
Why?
They didn't come up yesterday.
No?
No.
Mm.
Unless he didn't come up because the other guy's one.
Brendan's just truly a sweetheart. He really, really is. Unless his mom directs him not to be.
That could all be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta finish that series, by the way. I have not watched this season's How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah, I looked all through my stuff and I found that picture again.
What picture?
That fire?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep losing ya.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Last Sunday when I called Justin, I kept on losing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was because he was down in the basement by Travis.
That could be.
Yeah.
Mine's sitting in my bedroom, though.
Yeah. Did you hear about them two teens that are charged of,
Yeah.
trying to attack the school?
Yeah. Hippers.
Yeah. And that one, what's his name, that one that said that, he did it because of them kids were picking on him.
Yeah.
Well, I got picked on at school, but I didn't.
Hello, Header.
No.
Because I always said that, if they pick on me,
I hear you,
or
Tracy.
games or something, I just let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I told you that.
Don't
they
mind
called
me, it's my 3
back
o'clock
at
snack time.
Brown Streak.
Yeah.
You know why they call me Brown Streak?
No.
It's my birthmark.
Oh.
Every time they do it, I Trish, or does he have freckles, or?
Yes.
Oh,
She never
There are
does,
lots of them.
Janet.
yeah.
Yeah.
His birthmark, it looks like it's freckles.
Don't worry about that birthmark.
I know.
That birthmark it was there when you were born.
Yeah.
You can't take it away.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you could take it away.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, probably laser surgery.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that? That was given to you for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it mean, though?
She's got a birthmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why does some people get in like unusual spots or something?
I don't know. Look at Alicia.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got one on her butt cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shape of a strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I heard about someone that had one on the chest or whatever, close to the boob or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So how you
Good
doing?
point, Tracy.
I went to the library last
Oh my
night,
God,
and
did you just ask him how would you do?
Yeah.
I went to the library last night, and I got a book, and I finished it just, probably at noon this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's about these teens that find this one baby that's by a pond with no one there, and it was raining out really hard, and they took it, and they brought it to this one house with, this one woman that lives by herself, and that woman thought it was a miracle because she wanted a baby.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, your attorney should be coming up there.
Yeah.
I don't know when.
I don't know.
But he told you Friday or Thursday?
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, maybe he had something else to go to or something. He'll get up there.
Yeah.
Don't worry. He hasn't sent me no papers, though. I wish he would.
Well, me probably sending all my stuff on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I ordered a 9 by 12 envelope.
Oh,
I don't know where
yeah.
he's the birthmark he has that they're talking about.
So,
Oh,
I got a question though.
what, hon?
On the canteen sheet, there's, you can buy cards,
Yeah.
like, birthday cards and that.
Yeah.
If you buy one of those, do they come with the envelope too?
They should.
Because on the ones that you send up here, them kind of envelopes they don't have on there, on the canteen sheet.
No.
No.
Not for card. They should come with the card, hon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Well, Carla and Stacy's wedding, what day is that?
October 7th.
So if I send it out, when would she get it though?
Depends on when you send it out.
Where should I send it though? Because
And, well, otherwise, I don't know if I've got her address. Do you have a pen or crayon or something?
I know.
Oh. Well, otherwise, next time you call,
Well, I could just send it to you.
huh?
I could just send it to you because aren't you going to go to the wedding?
Yeah,
And you could just give it to her there or something.
yeah. Now, I wish you were out so you could go too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is starting to be a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. So, you know, on Wednesday...
Brain, he's getting worse.
Yeah. So, you know, on Wednesday when I talked to
You have 1 minute left.
you about emotion, you know,
Yeah,
if that gets reversed or whatever, reversed or whatever it's called,
yeah.
would I get less time or would it stay the same?
Huh?
Would, you know, for adults, I get like, they got me down for like 70 years or something like that, or 20.
Yeah.
Would I get less or something like that?
Brendan, you shouldn't get nothing out of this. Because you didn't do nothing, you said.
I know that.
Right?
No. Can I call you back though?
Yes.
Collect or
Huh?
should I call collect?
Well, you'll have to wait. I'll have to tell Blaine to get off the phone.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Give me...
5 minutes.
Blaine, can you get off the internet? Because Brendan wants to...
I thought they didn't have internet. So, they didn't have internet, but she's asking him to get off the internet. That's the end of this video number 4. So, I will be turning around and starting right away a new one for number 5. Investigation continues. See you there.